welcome to another episode of Weird Wheels, where we explore the most bizarre and unusual vehicles ever created. Today, we are going to count down the top 10 strangest cars ever made, from futuristic rides to vintage vehicles of the past. These cars will make you wonder what their creators were thinking, and some may even appeal to your sense of fun. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. 10. 1956 BMW Isetta. Starting off our list is the 1956 BMW Isetta, also known as the bubble car or the egg car. This tiny vehicle was designed as a cheap and fuel-efficient alternative to conventional cars in post-war Europe. It had a single door at the front that opened with the steering wheel and dashboard attached to it, and a canvas roof that could be used as an emergency exit. The Isetta could fit 2 people in a small luggage and had a top speed of about 85 km/h. It was also the top-selling single-cylinder car in the world, with over 161,000 units sold. 9. 1962 Peele P50. Next up is the 1962 Peele 50, which holds the Guinness World Record for the smallest production car ever made. It was produced by the Peele Engineering Company in the Isle of Man and measured only 1.37 meters long, 0.99 meters wide, and 1.2 meters high. It weighed 56 kg and had a 49cc engine that could reach 61 km/h. The P50 had no reverse gear, so the driver had to use a handle at the rear to manually turn the car around. It also had no suspension, windows, or seatbelts, and could only fit 1 person in a shopping bag. Despite its limitations, the P50 was marketed as a city car that could be parked anywhere and sold for £199. Only 50 units were made, and some of them are now worth over $100,000. 1953 Firebird IXP21. The 1953 Firebird IXP21 was the first of a series of concept cars by General Motors that resembled jet fighters on wheels. It had a bubble canopy, a tail fin, and a single-seat cockpit. It was also powered by a gas turbine engine that produced 370 horsepower and emitted a loud whine. The Firebird I was never intended for mass production, but rather as an experiment to test the feasibility and performance of turbine engines in cars. It was also a showcase of GM's futuristic vision of the automotive industry. 7. 1970 Ferrari 512S Modulo. The 1970 Ferrari 512S Modulo was a concept car designed by Paolo Martin for Pininfarina, an Italian car design firm. It was based on the Ferrari 512S race car, but with a radical body that looked like a spaceship. It had a wedge-shaped profile, a canopy that slid forward to allow entry, and 24 holes in the engine cover that revealed the V12 engine. It also had 4 hidden wheels that were partly covered by the body, giving the impression that the car was hovering. The Modulo was fully functional and could reach 350 km/h, but it was never approved for road use. It remained a one-off prototype that was displayed at various motor shows and exhibitions. 6. 2001 BMW Isetta Light Visionary Model. The 2001 BMW Isetta Light Visionary Model was a concept car that featured a flexible and adaptable skin instead of a rigid metal body. GINA stands for Geometry and Functions in Adaptations and reflects the car's ability to change its shapes and functions according to the driver's needs and preferences. The skin was made of a special fabric that was stretched over a movable metal frame and could be adjusted by electric and hydraulic actuators. For example, the car could alter its aerodynamics, create different headlight shapes, or open and close its doors and hood in various ways. The GINA was designed to challenge the conventional notions of car design and to explore new possibilities and materials. 5. 1942 Electrique. The 1942 OUF Electrique, which means electric egg in French, was a three-wheeled electric car designed by Paul Arzens, a French industrial designer and artist. It was made of aluminum and plexiglass and had a panoramic view of the surroundings. It was also very light, weighing only 350 kg, and could travel up to 60 km on a single charge. Arzens built the car for his personal use during the German occupation of France in World War II, when fuel was scarce and rationed. He later created more models of the OUF Electrique, some of which are now displayed in museums. 4. 1974 Fascination. The 1974 Fascination was a car that claimed to be the world's first vehicle to use a rotary engine and a hybrid system. It was created by Paul M. Lewis, an American inventor and entrepreneur who also founded the Dual Power Corporation. The car had a sleek and futuristic design, with gull-wing doors, a glass roof, and a propeller at the rear. It was supposed to have a fuel efficiency of 16 km/L and a top speed of 320 km/H. However, the car was actually a scam, as it never had a working rotary engine or a hybrid system. Lewis used a regular piston engine to power the car, and the propeller was just for show. He also sold dealership rights for the car to unsuspecting investors and was later sued by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for fraud. 3. 2009 Column. The 2009 Column, which stands for Colors of Life in Motion, was a concept car designed by Christian Susanna, a German designer. It was a modular vehicle that consisted of two parts: a detachable front section that served as a personal car and a rear section that served as a living space. The car could be separated or combined depending on the situation, and the living space could be customized to fit different needs and lifestyles. The Column was designed to offer flexibility and mobility for modern nomads who travel frequently and value experiences over possessions. 2. 1932 Ford Speedster. The 1932 Ford Speedster was a custom-built car by Edsel Ford, the son of Henry Ford, and the president of Ford Motor Company. It was based on the 1932 Ford Model 18, but with a lower and longer body, a raked windshield, a pointed grille, and a bow-tail rear. It also had a hidden convertible top, a leather interior, and a 3.6-liter V8 engine. The car was a personal project of Edsel Ford, who wanted to create a stylish and sporty car for himself. He collaborated with Ford's chief designer, E.T. Gregory, and used the company's resources and facilities to build the car. The Speedster was a one-of-a-kind car that reflected Edsel Ford's taste and vision and influenced the later designs of Ford cars. 1. 2014 Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 66. Topping our list is the 2014 Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 66 Ace, a six-wheeled monster that was originally developed for the Australian military, but later offered to the public as a limited edition. It was based on the G-Class, but with an extra axle, a longer wheelbase, and a pickup truck bed. It also had a 5.5-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that delivered 536 horsepower and 760 Nm of torque. It had a 7-speed automatic transmission, a low-range gearbox, 5 differential locks, and a tire pressure control system. It could tackle any terrain, from sand dunes to rocky mountains, and had a ground clearance of 460 m. It was also luxurious and comfortable, with leather seats, a wood trim, and a rear entertainment system. Only 100 units were made, and each cost about $500,000. That's it for today's episode of Weird Wheels. We hope you enjoyed this list of the top 10 strangest cars ever made. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.